after, right? Then, Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid saves a guy from drowning. She falls in love with him. She doesn't want to be a mermaid anymore, right? And so what does she do? I know these movies have magic in them. I'm just saying specifically the stories, okay? I'm not going to do magic or something. I'm not saying magic is good. I'm saying the storylines and what's going on. So she makes a deal with this witch. She gets legs, and then what happens? Something like he saves her in some way and whatever. They get married happily ever after. Sleeping Beauty, she gets into this, she's sleeping. She needs her true love to wake her up. He saves her happily ever after. Snow White, the queen wants to kill her because she's more beautiful than her. And then she goes and lives with the dwarfs to hide. And then she eats the apple that the witch wanted her to eat. And then Prince Charming comes and wakes her up. Happily ever after. What do these... Princess Jasmine is a princess. She's depressed. She doesn't want to live in the castle anymore. She goes out, she meets Aladdin, falls for him, then he comes and lies to her that he's a prince. And then what happens? I don't know. Do they get married? I think probably get married and happily ever after. It's like, what? It's like women sad, women depressed. Not happy. Men comes, saves her, then happily ever after, get married. Does it ever say after Cinderella got married? Oh yeah, the prince and her were having problems and they're trying to work on their marriage. It doesn't say anything. It's just happily ever after. So then people think marriage is happily ever after. It takes work and stuff. And it's funny because God kind of put that on my heart. And it's weird how like in all of those situations, it's like basically that's what it was. And hey, I want to have a happy marriage. I believe God will give me a happy marriage, and I want it to be happy. And, and if you want to think about it in terms of Jesus comes, Jesus saves you, you marry him, and then you go to heaven and live happily ever after, okay. But then it's like, with men, you're going to have hard times. And men are not perfect either. There's like a thing of, okay, the man's the prince and this. Men are not perfect. There's going to be flaws in them, just like women are not perfect and there's going to be flaws in them. I'm not saying men have to be perfect, but I would think it would be good for God to teach men how to treat women the right way, and if a man does do something out of line, that he's sorry, But alright guys, I just wanted to talk about that because it was just really on my heart. And when that man told me that this morning, I was like, I am making this video and I am talking about this. And that other guy, they said the same thing. It was so weird. Like, I was like, what is that? And like, if you're a man and you don't think women should teach men, then you don't have to watch my videos, So, alright, I love you guys. Bye. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful to men, I'm just saying that, okay? Alright, bye guys.